Hello, my name is Erica Fisher. I'm in Comp 201 and I will be doing an informative speech on sleep deprivation. Being tired no longer seems to be just a temporary feeling that I get. It seems to be more of my personality, unfortunately. But I know many of you can probably relate to that. So we all have those days where we're laying in bed, the alarm clock goes off, we hit the snooze button, and we just lay there and we contemplate whether our career, whether school, whether any of that is really worth it. And of course it is, but we are just so tired, and it is just one of those things. I once heard a quote, "These mountains that you are carrying, you are only supposed to climb." Honestly, both of these sound a little bit exhausting, but the statement does have truth to it. In the world we live in today, sleep deprivation is extremely common. People don't get enough sleep, especially with the amount of weight that we put on our shoulders. The bad news to this very common issue, besides feeling overwhelmingly tired, are the negative side effects it has on our health. Dr. Stephen Feinsilver, a sleep instructor from New York, said if a person is sleep deprived, it can lead to tremendous emotional problems. One of these problems is showing emotion. Now, usually when we see someone smile, we understand that they are happy. But if we are sleep deprived, we can look at someone who is smiling and not even notice. We may just see a blank face, which is kind of scary. And on the other hand, we don't show our emotions right either. We can say we're happy, but we won't smile, we'll have a flat face. Another emotional issue it may lead to is depression and anxiety. So there was a large study done with 10,000 people, and those who had insomnia were 5 times more likely to have depression as well. And in the same study, astonishingly, 20 times more likely to have a panic disorder or some sort of anxiety. A lack of sleep not only affects our mind, but our body as well. Our immune system replenishes itself while we sleep. So the less sleep we get, the less time our immune system has to recuperate itself. So this means that it's not able to fight off viruses, bacteria, colds, the way it should. And if we do get sick, it will also take much longer to get better as well. According to a Harvard Medical School, a few studies have also linked a lack of sleep with weight gain. Not sleeping lowers your levels of hormone called leptin. Leptin tells your brain if you've had enough to eat. So, maybe if you're thinking about going on a diet, instead of going to the gym, you can save a few hours and try to get some extra sleep. Lastly, here are some tips to prevent you from being sleep deprived. First, try to avoid caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, and for those of you who like to have a good time, maybe change that it's 5 o'clock somewhere to 3 o'clock, maybe even 2 o'clock, because these are all stimulants and they will affect the way that you sleep. Secondly, try to follow a nice relaxing routine. So I am a mom of a 1-year-old, and so for any of you who are parents out there, you know that having a good routine for your baby, going, taking a bath, to rubbing them down with lotion, to reading a book, and then a lullaby, and then putting them in bed, usually seems to help. And I will state again, usually. So maybe we should try doing a routine similar to that, minus a lullaby maybe. And last but not least, try to get into a timely routine. Go to bed the same time every night and wake up at the same time every night. Being sleep deprived affects us both emotionally and physically, whether we notice or not. I strongly recommend everyone to take into consideration the amount of sleep you get each night. and try to make the necessary changes to benefit your health. Thank you for listening.